Ang LGUs kasi meron silang sariling auditor, meron sariling kasi kung ang mangyayari po sir, kung ibabagsak po ni Ms. Napoles ang pondo sa NLDC for example, syempre po may recipient kung sino po yung recipient eh. Kung halimbawa po ang senador, so meron siyang recipient kung sinong pagbabagsakan niya. So ang mangyayari po kasi doble-doble ang inspection, nag-i-inspect yung sa baba sa mga LGUs. So may kakausapin, may mga COA.
So humihigpit din.
Tapos
diba?
yes po, tapos meron din naman sa taas, meron COA din ang sa
Mother agency,
sa central
parang
opo. So mas gusto ni itong ginawa namin, mas maigiisa na lang ang kausap namin. Doon na lang sa baba po sa LGUs.
Halimbawa, UPDAF, instead na ibigay sa central agency, diretso sa LGU.
Yes po, ganun na lang po.
Okay. Okay. Wala na akong further na katanungan kay Mr. Ben Horloy. I'd just like to get very briefly, Mr. Chairman, to DBM and COA, no, in relation to what has been discussed. In your mind, you Sec Relampagos, or based on what you can remember, no, if at all there is any, kailan nag-umpisa mag-release ng PDAF sa mga NGO? Or at least, ang NGO nagkaroon ng partnership or MOA with an implementing agency? Kasi nung congressman ako, 92 to 2001, wala niyan eh. Wala ako natatandaan ganyan eh. Nung naging senador ako, parang wala rin yan between, or baka hindi ko lang alam, from 2001 to 2004. Hindi ko natatandaan eh. No? Kailan ba nag-umpisa na kinuha ng implementing agencies ang mga NGO para mag-implement ng project para sa kanila? Of your knowledge. When did this first appear, let's say, in the budget or in the DBM menu?
As I've said, Mr. Chair, it's not in the menu of...
No, I'm talking about special provisions and
Yeah.
general provisions.
The only thing I can recall that an NGO that was mentioned in the general provision,
Yeah, CSOs, for
with the
example.
permission of the Senate President, was the Chamber of Commerce that was in the general provision. But otherwise, there was no mention of NGO in our release.
Was this never brought to your attention, for example, nung... kasi nababanggit nila, nakikita ko yung co-report. Even before that, 2003, meron na eh. May mga co-report ako dito sa harap ko eh. So wala pa yun dun sa general provision ha. Okay, 2003, meron na eh. May mga releases na rin ng executive eh. Na merong... MOA na rin ang implementing agency with the NGO eh. Even prior to that eh. If you don't have the answer to that, maybe COA has the answer, no? Can we find out from Director Susan, kailan ba nag-umpisa? In any of your audits, did you see a local government, halimbawa, or the DA, or any of these agencies here na nag-umpisa na hindi nag-bidding, nag-MOA sa isang NGO, whether PDAF or executive fund?
Sir, actually, eto din lang to 2007 to 2009 kami naka-encounter ng ganon.
No, as a
May
special
previous-
audit.
Yes,
Oo.
Pero
But-
sa general po, hindi ko po kasi alam sa
Oo.
regular audit.
Okay, now, that is my point eh. Alam mo, hindi mang nangyari lahat ito. Lahat ng ahensya dito at lahat ng ahensyang PDAF operated in, yung mga NGO na yan, meron resident auditor yan. Di ho ba? At in many instances sa COA report, dahil I had to look backward, together with our staff, red flag na eh, ng resident auditor din eh. In many instances, not in all, but in many instances, sa aming pagsisiyasat, sinabi na ng COA auditor, may problema ito. Sinabi na resident auditor. Bakit patuloy na nangyari? Yun ang katanungan ko sa COA. Hindi ba nyo nakokolate yan? Hindi ba kayo nag-uusap sa DBM or the implementing agencies, for example, kasi malalaki eh. No, halimbawa, dito lang in 2003, meron dito sa NLDC 300 million. And none of these are Napoles NGOs, doon sa mga pangalan na banggit. And none of this is PDAF also. Meron din mga PDAF dito. Ang dami ng red flag eh. Why did it take us half a decade to 1 decade? Di ba?
Sir, the observations of the auditors are brought to the attention of the
Management.
agency heads. Yes, and maybe some of those. I'm not just very sure, pero maybe some of those findings have already been issued, ND or NS, or and is now being addressed by the by previous management. Kasi parang may lumabas na nga din, sir, na isang Supreme Court decision na kino-confirm yung ND issued by the Commission on Audit on some of these PDAF. So, kumbaga, sir, yun ang naging action ng COA to issue ND and NS. Pero hindi naman, kumbaga po, programa naman nila yon. So, yun lang naman ang gagawin namin. Kung if it's not
Thank
passed
you.
in audit, it
Yeah.
will be...
Thank you, Director Susan. Mr. Chairman, I know the hour is late. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I reserve my right to ask questions at a future date. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Ben-Hur-Luy, we would like to announce that you have, upon approval of the Senate President, you have been placed under the Legislative Witness Protection Program so that whatever you say here cannot be used against you.